拍實說大地海外升學。
Hi everyone, my name is Brendan Pilgrim and I'm a resident supervisor at Addison School, and I have been working as a resident supervisor here at Addison for about 10 years.
Hi everyone, my name is Venditti. I am the principal here at Addison School. I have been the principal here at the school for the last 11 years. Prior to that, I was with the York Catholic School Board as a teacher, as a department head, and as a vice principal and principal, where I started with 14 students when I started here, and now we're close to, at one point we're at 350, but because of the pandemic, we're now at about 200 and change.
Hi, my name is Luyen. I am the business manager here at Addison School. I've been here for 15 years now in this role, and I've grown with the school since 2008.
Hello, my name is Shohreh Hivand. I'm head of guidance at Addison School. I've been working at Addison School. This is my 7th year.
Well, okay. So first of all, when a student accepts the offer, and usually they apply for boarding through an admissions counselor, and so that's usually the first point of contact when international students or parents are trying to find out if their child is a perfect fit to be at Addison School.
I'm going to talk to you today about the diversity mix at our school. We are an international school, and so we welcome students from all over the world. Every year, half of our students, about half roughly, come from various parts of Asia, which include China, Vietnam, Thailand, Japan, and South Korea. And then the other portion will be coming from parts of South America, Southern Europe, Africa, the West Indies, and the Caribbean. This year in particular, we had a higher number of students locally, so about 20 of our students are actually domestic.
First of all, Addison School has a wide range of other opportunities for accommodations. One, we do have a homestay program that we utilize in terms of in the event if there is no accommodations during the summer months and so on, if the residence is closed. During the Christmas time, students actually have the opportunity to stay in the dorm as well. We also have an off-site residence, which is about, I would say, a 30-second walk from the school to the residence, and students can stay there as well too.
The Addison School uses the Ontario curriculum. We are very typical of a high school here in Ontario, and most of our students will get Ontario credits so they can go to local universities here in Ontario, and also the credits that they receive here at Addison School will provide them with entrance into universities throughout the world, as the Ontario curriculum is recognized worldwide. The other part of our school that is really great is that we have many international students. We have a boarding program here, so a lot of our students stay here in the school and enjoy the luxury of studying in Canada, which is very different from their home country. And we have students here from a lot of students from Asia, from China and Hong Kong. We have many students from Iran, and we have a great basketball program here at the school. We have a junior basketball team, a girls team, and a senior team as well.
Well, the dorm actually has various facilities. First of all, there are 3 residences. We have an Erie Hall dorm, which is currently on site at the school. We also have a Huron Hall dorm, which is also on site, and then we have a Simcoe dorm, which is off site. In terms of the facilities within those residences, within Erie and Huron Hall, we have a state-of-the-art kitchen, common room area. We also have a laundry room, and most importantly, we also have like a rec room for students. In terms of the off-site space, it is more primarily we have a lounge space area for students, as well as a somewhat of a kitchen.
The other big thing that we have here at the school is our Focus for Success program. We call it FFS. That's 3 days a week. And this allows students the opportunity to get extra support for math help, language help, and then it also gives them an opportunity to take part in sports programs, various games. We have like a hairdressing club, we have a card playing club, puzzle club, and various other clubs that they enjoy. The basketball program we introduced, I would say, about 7 years ago. And we started just with the girls program. We are very fortunate to have Mr. Chris Francis here. Mr. Francis is one of our teachers, and he was the teacher that brought in the basketball program. Mr. Francis is trained as a professional coach. He has college, U.S. college experience, and so therefore he started bringing the girls here about 7 years ago. And the first girls program that we had here the students got many scholarships to Ontario universities and also to U.S. universities. And so from that, we were able to grow the program because many of the students were getting scholarships. And we started the junior boys program and the senior boys program. And these programs are very, very successful. Our students do very well. We have an excellent staff. We also have Mr. Chris Smalling as well. He does the senior boys basketball, and it's a very comprehensive program. And right now, many of our boys are getting scholarships to various parts of the United States, especially the Big Eight. Basketball schools are already offering our students basketball scholarships as well.
So a typical schedule that one can expect as a boarding student, usually we have a team of residence counselors on site, like myself, who actually live inside the dorm space. So we ensure that students attend classes on time. We would knock on the kids' doors at around 8 a.m. Kids get ready, and then from 8:45, they start to make their way to their homerooms. School starts at 9 a.m. and then they will go for lunch around 11:15 to 11:30. After 1:15, they have additional classes. They do PE. They sometimes go outside for walks, breaks, and so on with their teachers. And then after school from 3 o'clock p.m., they have this program called Focus for Success. So some of the activities that we love to do with our students is, first of all, we take them to Niagara Falls. We do a lot of community outreach, so they get to volunteer at different local organizations.
Many of our students go on to university and they pursue programs in engineering, programs in teaching, programs in health-related fields. About 99% of our students pursue university as opposed to college. And also many of our students go to foreign universities. We have a great number of students that go to university in Hong Kong, many universities in Australia, and in the United States as well. We have a very, very good program in relationship with York universities, and we give scholarships to the students who go to York University, and every year 3 students get $5,000 scholarships from York University. That's a partnership that we initiated about 6 years ago. The students who take part in our York University program and scholarship are students that have high grades, and they have to have 85% and higher, and they have to be enrolled in all different kinds of courses, such as social sciences, maths, and languages as well, and those students do qualify for the scholarship.
So we have on our website posted a program called the International Family Settlement Assistance Program, and this is actually an outsourced service that we utilize a third party for, which includes helping families get settled when they do arrive in Canada. And so this can be 3 months of assistance. The fee is $2,000, and so what this service provides is to help families get settled in terms of either renting or purchasing living arrangements, and maybe setting up a bank account, getting furnishings, maybe even help with cell phone services. So, any services that families may need support with when they do arrive to a new country, whether there's a language barrier, and so that's 3 months of service that's included.
Well, safety and security is the utmost importance for us at Addison School. In terms of the security measures that we have in place, each dorm student has a fob key, and that fob key allows them to access the school from the main entrance and into their dorm space. And then secondly too, it also allows them to have access, it gives them access to their rooms as well. Another thing too, we have state-of-the-art cameras that are here 24/7, so we can monitor that from our offices, as well as we have a state-of-the-art sign-in and sign-out procedures. It's called the Reach app, and it basically allows students to download the app on their phone, and they can check in and check out, and then we can review it, and we can either approve it or not. Another thing too, with this app, it allows parents to know exactly where their kids are going as well, but also they can also notify us if they have approved it or not as well too, if they would like to do an overnight stay by a friend's house or so on.
This year, actually half of our Asian students are from Hong Kong. It's been a lot higher this year than it has in the past, and so I think there have been some changes, in the country, which has made Canada an appealing destination. So not only are we seeing, more students coming here for education, but we do see that families are actually wanting to relocate here as well. So that actually might be part of the reason as to why more are coming here.
Since we have many international students, usually they need that. They need IELTS or any English proficiency test in order to get the admission from universities. So every year, 3 or 4 times during the school year, we arrange the IELTS center. The people from IELTS center come here, and we have the test here. It will happening in one Saturday from 8 in the morning to almost 6 in the afternoon, 5 or 6 in the afternoon, and usually, as I said, 3 or 4 times in school year. The first one usually happens end of October or beginning of November, second one in December or January, and then we have in March. And if we still have some students who need the result, we can have it on end of May as well. And they prepare the result after 3 weeks. And after that, if the students miss these, because we have international students, some of them come later, if they miss these days, we provide the opportunity for them to actually arrange even transportation for them to take them to the downtown, the center in downtown, or some centers which is close to the school. The organization we are working is a Center of English Studies, CES, in Toronto.
In terms of the curfew hours and so on, so basically on weekdays, students have to be back in the dorm by 10 o'clock p.m. However, grade 7 and 8 have mandatory study hall from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. And then grade 9 to 12 have open study. That means they have the opportunity to study at anywhere. So for example, if they would like to sign out to go to Tim Hortons, which is a local coffee store here in Canada, then they can do that and study with their friends across there. Then they have to be back on campus by 10 o'clock p.m. or the latest by 10:30 p.m. On the weekend, it's by 11 o'clock p.m.
Well, I like to work here, as I said, because we work together. We have a very good team, and students are very friendly, especially because they're far from the parents, most of them. They feel very close. They think it's their home, and they can think that this is their home.
I actually like the diversity that we have at our school. Being that someone who is bilingual, who speaks Spanish and English, I think that is a unique opportunity for me to meet other students who speak languages as well. I think that environment is so inclusive, and I think that makes it so unique for students because there's a sense of belonging for them at our school. I think also too, what I admire about it is to see the different nationalities coming together and building a good rapport with each other. And I think that is what makes it so special.
But having the staff here, the staff that works here, both in the offices, the teachers are wonderful. They're caring, they're nurturing, they go all out for the betterment of the students here at the school. especially our dormitory staff. Our dormitory staff under Mr. Brendan Pilgrim has a wonderful, wonderful philosophy, and the students really enjoy being here in our dorm. They have a varied program as well after school. They go like go-kart racing, they go to weightlifting, they go to the gym, this year they went to Wonderland. I gotta say, we had the greatest graduation program this year at our school. We're back from COVID, so things are starting to get back to normal the way they used to be. And this past weekend they had their prom, and let me tell you, they had a great time at their prom. You could tell things are getting back to normal, and the kids are enjoying being back to normal.
有海外升學問題，即刻 WhatsApp 大地啦！